first craft we have to show you today is this really cute farmhouse barrel. You're going to start with a glass and one that a candle fits in. Next, you'll take these clothespins and take them apart. The metal part's kind of tricky, so watch out. Once those are all taken apart, you'll take your clothespins and measure them up against your glass. And it's going to be the pincher side or grippy side, whatever you want to call it, up at the top of the glass. Now this glass is also really kind of slick, so we took some paper towels, split them in two, and tear the paper towel apart, and then put some Mod Podge down, and then put your piece of paper towel down. And you're going to do that all around the glass. Then apply more Mod Podge to make sure that it sticks really well. Now, the inside of barrels are dark, and so what we did, like with this sample, is took the paper towels and painted them black. Now that that's dry, we're going to go ahead and start gluing our clothespins to the outside of the glass. And again, it's going to be that pincher side up, and you're going to measure the top of that clothespin with the top of the glass. Now when you glue those next to each other, you want to make sure the groove where the metal piece of the clothespin was, that they line up. Just like that. Now they're all glued, and then you see that groove. That's going to help us with the next step. We're going to take a foam sheet, cut a strip, and this strip is going to be the band that goes around our barrel. And put it all around. That looks so awesome. It's coming together. Next, you'll go ahead and glue it and use that groove as your guide. And you'll put a band along the top and the bottom. It looks so good. We got these beads from the Dollar Tree. You'll glue one bead on the top and one on the bottom, and they look like the nails of a barrel. Now we're going to put some stain on. I'm going to use Maria's signature stain with the nutmeg brown and the burnt umber. And you add those two paints to the water, and it creates a really cool stain. The recipe will be in the description box below. We wanted it a little bit darker, so we added more of the burnt umber. I love how this is coming together. It looks so good. And for your barrel, you can make it as dark and as light as you want. We wanted it a little bit darker. Now we're going to take the sterling silver and paint those beads to look like nails. Looks so cool. I love this craft. Now you'll take your sterling silver again and dry brush it along that band. And it's giving it that real rustic look. Like it's been sitting outside for a long time. Now to finish this off, we're going to take the black and do the same. Dry brush it on the wood. It's going to give it a really neat rustic look. And voila! Oh, that looks awesome. I love this. You put your candle in and you are finished. Oh, that looks so good. And I love it with it lit. It looks so, so awesome. I wanted to give you a closer look at this other barrel that Maria had made. We call it the wine barrel. It is just beautiful. She made the grapes out of air-dried clay and then painted them. I love it. We had such fun putting this next craft together, the farmhouse apple barrel scene. You're going to start with a piece of wood and stain it. Maria's recipe for her signature stain is in the description box below. Once that's done, you'll move on to the little pail and you're going to paint it sterling silver and pewter gray. Now we've sponged on the different colors to give it that galvanized steel look. You're going to use your black and dry brush around the edges of this wood to give it more of a distressed look. We've incorporated the barrel into this craft. You're going to trace it on the wood so that you know where you're going to place it. Floral moss is used down on the top part of the wood or the bottom, however you want to put it, and using our trusty Mod Podge is going to help us to get it to stick. I love Maria's hands gestures. They're so much fun. Next, you're going to go ahead and take your glue gun and start to glue your fence. You're going to glue your fence on the back and then along the side. The floral moss is a little bit easier to apply to the top of the wood by trimming it. And more and more and more Mod Podge. And then you can just go ahead and sprinkle all of that floral moss down. Makes it a little bit easier to apply. That looks so awesome. Now we're using some of these Jenga blocks to create a block of wood. I know it looks like a block of wood, but this is going to be used to make our hay bale. We purchased an actual mini hay bale to help us with this. This piece of wire that's holding it together, you're going to want to hold on to. Keep it for later. Using your glue gun, you're going to glue the wood and just create the hay bale, and dipping it and attaching it all together. Now it needs a little bit of a haircut. It looks so cute. Now the wire that you held onto, you're going to use to wrap around the hay bale. Oh, it looks awesome. I love it. So you'll get your galvanized pail, put some of the hay in, and a little bit of glue. And this is going to hold the apples you're going to make. Those look so cute. I'm going to use some modeling clay and just roll up the clay and make little apples. Maria made some varying colors, orange, red, and some yellow. Not orange. some red and some yellow ones. Maria never thought she was very patient, but you have to be patient to make these little things. They turned out just so adorable. Once those are done, you just glue them into your pail. To make this ladder, you're going to use matches and popsicle sticks. Going to take our nutmeg brown again and paint the ladder the nutmeg brown. Using the white, we're going to dry brush onto the fence, and it's going to give it more of a distressed look. Old weathered fencing. Oh, it looks so cool. I love how this is turning out. And then you'll use your white and dry brush on the little ladder as well. Now that all your little pieces are all put together, you're going to put your scene together. Maria put little leaves down that she made. That looks so good. And you just assemble everything together and glue it down. Oh, that looks so good. I love this craft. You see those signs in the background? Well, those are our next video. So make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye!